We don't only interact with our television viewers, we also interact with the Twitter world. And Anuj is extremely active and has conducted a very interesting poll on Twitter today. The question he asked was, how would you look at the current state of the market? And you had two responses, right? Whether it's a great buying chance or it is a bear market. And as we speak, 950 respondents have given him the answer. So I'm very interested to know, Anuj, what's the response?
Yeah, so, it's interesting because 63% believe that it's a great buying opportunity and 37% believe that it's a bear market. But, again, it's interesting because it's the naysayers, again, who have got, the largest say in terms of the comments that have come. Yeah. And, the interesting point is how many of these 63% would have actually bought today. Yeah. That's something that you got to find out. I'm just reading out a couple of interesting ones. Let's start with the naysayers ones. We have S. Balaji, who says that this market is in a bear grip. Just take a look at the Bank Nifty's chart.
Which is a fact.
Which is a fact. Yeah. And we have a Veles who's saying that it's actually great buying chance, but for puts. So, okay. So essentially it means, it's again a bear market. Yeah. So if you want to buy puts. Then let's come back to some of the more conservative ones. Rahul Kashyap saying that maybe the market bounces back, but better to step aside and conserve your capital. So that's maybe one prudent view. Then you have Parag Pai saying that high quality stocks at low prices is a deadly combination, and it's only at events like these that you get these prices. So he is clearly buying, and that's clearly from him. And we have Ritesh saying that, look, it's 1.5% fall, no big deal considering lower circuits in China for 2 days. So that's also a point fairly taken. And my favorite one is Cleo saying that you might just find that majority of us don't have a view, and hence your poll needs a third option, which is I am confused. So that's
I think everyone would have picked that option if it was there, definitely.
So but I didn't give that option because I believe in sticking your neck out, and that's why didn't give that option.
No, but there were some very interesting takeaways. One of them is the response that came in that cash is king, perhaps at a time like this. I wanted to get the views here. Mr. Dulcian, what do you believe? Is this a great buying opportunity, or do you think that just for the time being, it's better to up your cash levels?
See, Sonia, in fact, maybe allowed 3 or 4 days to get this whole thing, because see, once this carnage starts, you don't expect them to get settled in a day or two. Number one. Number two, we all start jumping, to the conclusion that either it is on the extreme or extreme on both the sides. I gave yesterday also, we have discussed about the steel stocks, see 3 days back, how much, the steel stocks were. And from then, they have all corrected by about 12%. Similar is the case with ADAG stocks. They have all corrected by about maybe 10% plus. So don't jump to this one. Maybe allow the market to settle, which I think that maybe next week market will bottom out, start buying the frontline quality stocks, because I think that if you cannot take a call on the mid-cap stocks purely on the quality, it is time to start accumulating the frontline stocks. Like Maruti is one of the stocks which we have discussed. Maybe next Thursday or Friday, it will be the bottoming out of the market. And second half of this series I see quite positive. So even if you are a F&O trader, allow things to settle, number one. Number two, if you seem to be quite desperate, my advice is that be little aggressive.